Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Professor Mason. I'm the recent recipient of the Dead Parrot Fellowship from the Lakehead University Faculty of Humor, the Aurelia campus, of course. Now, the second tenors and baritones have asked me to assist them this evening to add an academic flavor to their presentation. In fact, in the last several years, you may have seen the second tenors and baritones present fairly elaborate skits involving flying fish, mallets hanging beneath men's legs, cross-dressing, all sorts of very elaborate things. This evening, however, with my instruction, we're going to get it down to the basics. We're going to deal with one fundamental component of humor. For this, we're going to need some assistance, and so 3 choir members have volunteered to assist us. Gentlemen, please come forward. I'd like to introduce those 3 performers to you. They are, from nearest to me, Lawrence, Charles, and Maurice. Or as you may know them with their stage names, Larry, Curly, and Mo. Gentlemen, please don your safety equipment. Now, this is going to be a serious academic presentation. We're going to deal with a fundamental component of humor, and we've chosen for this evening's seminar the topic, the deposit of edible missiles. For this, of course, we will need some edible missiles. Mr. Waiter, please bring forward the edible missiles. Thank you, waiters. Hey, boys, back to where you belong now. We're going to give you a number of demonstrations, beginning with the simplest. The first one is the simple, straightforward, offensive deposit. This will be demonstrated by Curly and Mo. Gentlemen? I can see that you're understanding this component of humor. Next then, the ordinary sideways offensive deposit, demonstrated by Larry and Curly. Watch closely. Thirdly then, Curly and Mo will perform the standard surprise deposit. Gentlemen. You can guess who got the short straw. And now our fourth and our final fundamental component. This is simply called the fowl pie. It will be demonstrated by Larry and Curly, the fowl pie. We will now move on to the more advanced portion of our seminar, For this, we will need more edible missiles. Mr. Waiter, please. Relax, Curly, it'll be okay. Our final maneuver then is the rather complicated three-person deposit. All three of our performers, Larry, Curly, and Mo, will show you this amazing synchronized performance. Gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce our skillful performers. Firstly, our waiter was played by Davis Gary. Davis. Larry was played by Terry Alexander. Terry. Mo was played by Ralph Morwood. And a special big hand for good old Curly, played by Pat Gallagher. Curly. Thank you, gentlemen. Now that completes this night's performance. We wish to remind you that we are trained professionals and you should not try this at home. Okay? We have one last demonstration, the sneaky, completely by surprise, sideways surprise.